Sign clarified, energy specific, narrative style. Libra. Oh, oh. Let's not talk about love. Let's just stay away from love today. I'll let the cards speak for themselves. Current energy for Libra. Six of Swords. Having already made the decision to pack up your boat, leave your turbulent environment, your turbulent situation, whatever is going on, turbulent. Usually in the mental realm, leaving it behind. Incoming energy, Queen of Pentacles. I love this Queen of Pentacles. This is like one of the most glorious cards. Look at her. Don't you want to be her? Oh my gosh. I heard a reader one time explain this card, like how he felt about the card. And he's like, she is in that position because she designed it that way. Like, she is financially abundant. She is like queen of her, oh, I'm getting cultures, like queen of her domain. Just, this is what she is nurtured this. She doesn't carry any or openly carry any of the scarring from the work that she's put in. She just loves it and nurtures it. She's watched it grow. And she has this feeling of just accomplishment and contentment and I just want her to hug me. Like, that's how I feel about this card. Like, I just want to like snuggle up next to her. Like, I love this card. So that's your incoming energy. Outgoing energy for Libra. Good. Four of Cups. Any sort of discontentment in the heart space, any dissatisfaction, it is on its way out today. Things maybe not going as planned. She doesn't look too unhappy though, so it must have been minor. And then concluding, oh, hey, oh, wow. Closing out this energy for today, you have the Lovers, the High Priestess, and the Fool. This is like your higher self saying, yeah, like your soulmate is on its way in. Confirmation from the universe. You have set yourself up for, didn't I say no love? You have set yourself up for your incoming divine connection. Wow, that is incredible. Okay. All right, challenges that were previously faced as you got in your boat. For clarification for the viewer, challenges, energies that you might have faced getting into your boat and making that decision to walk away from whatever it was. The Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so like this is I'm reading for a Libra that what they left behind was something that when we look at it, when the Joneses next door look at the situation, they're like, Libra, why did you go? Like, you had everything. You had legacy, you had stability, you had generational wealth, or generations, like your nana was there. Like, there's like roots here, there's foundation here. That was a challenge for you. That was could have been one of the deciding factors with the history. Okay. And then the challenge for the incoming energy of the Queen of Pentacles. That's a lot of challenge. So this energy is already incoming. So challenging that energy. So the outcome's already, you're going to be in this energy, but challenging it that you might experience is the Five of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Two of Swords, and Death. Ooh, that's actually really good. Okay, so there might be a battle between two different aspects of yourself in order to get to this. That's really neat. And the only one that's not here is you, which is the Queen of Swords. Oh, I love that. This Five of Swords is like a winning at all costs. But if you notice, there's nobody else in the card. So this is aspects of self going up against the Queen of Wands, like what you're passionate about, what you're fiery about, impulsivity, like making the action to do it, and then battle also with your intuition, what you should do, what your heart is telling you to do. So you have this heavy conflict within, right? And then this choice to let it all go with death, let it die, and transform, letting it all fall away. And what I'm being so drawn to is the acute awareness that the Queen of Swords is not present, because that is you. The only way to get to a place of serenity and security like this is to quiet down everybody else. If you had overpowering energies of, like, let's say you were in the shadow aspects of all of those queens, or these two queens, you didn't want to fight with different aspects of yourself, right? But also the idea of completely transforming because of the process was scary. That is such a powerful energy. You knew what was true for you. So you were able to contain or corral or calm down all the other aspects that were telling you, but what about the memories and the heart and the, like, there was something about what your heart was telling you that wasn't right. There's something about what your action center, your that confident, action oriented, passionate, sexy, just like Queen of Wands, because she doesn't ask anybody. She doesn't give permission for anything. Unapologetic. And for you, you were just like, look, I don't even want to do any of this. I don't want to look at this. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to make a decision. Both of these suck. And then it's cool because an aspect of you that you represent that you show the rest of the world, which is that Queen of Swords came in and was like, you know what? I got goals. Hashtag goals. We're doing this. That is so cool. If you find yourself today at any period of time or whenever you find yourself having that internal dispute, it almost feels like a why me. with the decision or woe is me, what I want you to do is I want you to look at this. I want you to picture this card in your mind's eye. 10-10 on the timer. Picture this. And that will hush any of those other queens. She's like, yeah, not today, queen. Not today. Oh, what an awesome energy. The Four of Cups. Wait, what deck is this? Challenges for the Four of Cups. Challenging the outgoing energy. Please. Please. The Tower. You're going to experience a sudden shift. It's going to be disruption. It's going to be big. It might try to encourage you, right, to stay in a disappointed energy. You're not going to. It won't. Because that Four of Cups energy is on its way out. But we can look at this as like what's supporting that shadow aspect. Well, it's not really even a shadow aspect of it. It's just the card. That's what the card is. Your Tower is going to want to support it. It's going to want to encourage you to stay discontent and blah and meh. Like that card is like my meh card. I wonder if they make emoji tarot. Okay. And any energies, we'll clarify the Tower if you want. Everybody's Tower is different. All right. Anything challenging this beautiful incoming love story? You might have significant Sagittarius placement in your chart. Your person might be a Sagittarius. Or a hunter. Or prominent tattoo on the right shoulder. Okay. One more shuffle. Energy's challenging this. The Queen of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles. And the Six of Cups. Wait, what? Okay. So, as my narrative is unfolding, right, you left a Ten of Pentacles situation and challenging whatever gorgeous thing is happening here, right? Challenging that is that relationship that you had, you being represented as the current Queen of Pentacles, and then your counterpart, King of Pentacles, which to me resides in the Ten of Pentacles, and Six of Cups from your past. Is this like pushback from your ex? Of course, it's not going to be successful because this energy is already on its way in. Interesting. Okay, so I would like to know some information about the Tower, clarified by the Ace of Coins. It's just a chance it could happen. The Three of Coins could happen with somebody that you're working with, something that you're, ooh, I'm hearing contract. That's interesting. Somebody you have a contract with might fall through. Might have a revision. There's five people in this card. That's odd. Something you're studying, something you're researching. Might not go as planned. What else? Oh, the Ten of Wands. I mean, that energy might want you to feel like you are like stuck waiting, but you're not. And it might also want you, because it's encouraging that Four of Cups energy, it might try to get you to believe that like you're a martyr in this particular situation with the Hangman to the Ten of Wands. Something about it just like being too much. It's interesting because I keep getting like research, um, you get research or change in a contract, change in a, what else comes on that kind of, it's like, it's almost like paper related. Like suddenly there's a huge change in your direction. Um, like the way that you had some sort of formal document, whether it's like a thesis or a dissertation or your information. For some reason, I'm thinking journalist. Oh, that's interesting. Confirmation from the universe. Maybe it has something to do with schooling or higher level schooling, an application for school, an application to be like a peer reviewer, or something like that. Some sort of, I'm getting heavy contract, heavy collaboration. It feels like in an educational setting, so you might be sitting with a lawyer reviewing a contract. He's trying to educate you on the sudden changes of it. It might be with a group of peers and they're reviewing your thesis or your dissertation and they're giving notes, or you're doing the research for a particular thing and you get stuck. And something suddenly changes. It was flowing just fine. So this might encourage you to feel like overwhelmed and withdrawal, or overwhelmed and be like, God, this always happens. That's stupid YouTube readers. Like, she said this was going to happen, or something like that. Some sort of victimhood, martyrdom type of energy, which would further encourage you to stay in the Four of Cups. But that energy is on its way out. So it's not successful. This most beautiful rain shower outside. Very cleansing. I love for you that all of these energies are you are overcoming them with ease and grace. And it's amazing. That's what this card makes me feel. That is the power of grace. That is the power of grace right there. This woman looks immovable. You cannot piss this woman off. You just can't. You can't. She is powerful beyond anything I've ever seen. I've never seen a queen represented like with this dignity. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. And lastly, I want to know like what is happening here with this previous partner from the past. How are they trying to interfere? Talking, messaging, calling, texting, emailing, hoovering. Interesting term. Ooh, look, this character is on the laptop. And these characters are like, um, I don't know what they're doing, but they look like they're like they're doing something, researching, learning. We also have engagement ring on the bottom, which is commitment, union. You know, this very well might be like for some of you, like this was you decided divorce. I mean, this literally screams divorce, but not everybody gets married, so whatever divorce the energy of divorce has for you, you can divorce from what do they call that? When they when you spend like a certain amount of time with the person. Common law? Like I don't even know if that's it. What I mean from you divorcing yourself from the situation doesn't matter what the situation is. You can divorce yourself from your mechanic, you know, from your dog groomer. I'm sorry, this relationship is over. You know. I absolutely love this for you. I'm going to stop here because it's just too good. It is just too good. Mm, awesome. Okay. Other signs, Capricorn. Capricorn again. You might have a prominent Capricorn placement or C where Capricorn and Pisces. The person you're dealing with might be a Capricorn. Okay. Um, I'm actually, so that might be because it came out like that might be it. I am getting very much like emotional manipulation with Capricorn and Pisces together, double Capricorn and Pisces. So if your ex or your person or whatever the situation was, the other energy in that situation that's going to come in from your past and talk to you or email you or text you or message you or, you know, send smoke signals or pigeons, messenger pigeons. I think the content is going to be very double Capricorn, devil, Pisces, waterworks, and with the double fish and the double Capricorn, yeah, it's just it gives me like emotional manipulation, and you might try to, yeah. So just like take 3 deep breaths or something before you open the message or listen to it or whatever. I would highly recommend because we've had like communication come up several times in written form, right? Um, I'm going to encourage you to write out your response to anything that is triggering or emotionally stimulating prior to popping that thing off, because that's what she would do. Like, that's what she would do. Okay, I'm going to leave it here. That is such a good energy. I absolutely love this for you. All right, bottom. Let's see, use this. Okay, and supporting. Was that the only ones? Was that? Oh, and then this one. Oh my God, I love it so much. So you have Temperance, Nine of Cups, and Two of Wands. Like you have an opportunity here with the Two of Wands, and you are taking it because of all of the way that you are handling this with Temperance. This has wish fulfillment written all over. This is such a good energy. Oh my gosh. I'm happy for you because I haven't been able to do your relationship reading in a hot minute because it was so volatile. I even offered free readings, personal readings for Libras because it was so nasty there for about a month and a half, 2 months. Okay. All right. You are unconditionally loved and supported by the universe. And in the very near future, whoever that is, my unconditional love to you as well. And until next time, take care of yourself.